Welcome back to another video of Calc Nerd. So today's video is going to be on a very fun program, which is called Boom, which I actually did not make, so thank you to SilverFish Ed for this program. It is a actually fairly fun program, and you can compete against your friends. There's like a high score feature of this, which is pretty cool. And on a second note, if you would like to see some tutorial stuff or you have any questions about pretty much any calculator, I'd be happy to answer your questions and get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, and also if you'd like to see how to draw something this cool, go click in the corner right there. I'll have the link to another video or whatever right up in that corner as a card or whatever that's called. So yeah, let's dive into the program. I also mentioned this in the last video. Please change your subscription status to public so I can see who's subscribed to me and then I can shout you out in a future video. So yeah, let's get right into the program. So we're going to go execute it, not edit. So it normally says SilverFish Ed there, but for some reason it was actually crashing my calculator. It could have been my programming error, so I just made it Calc Nerd. You could have Boom there or whatever you'd like. You could have your name or something like that. And it's just a touch of personalization you can add to the program. So the faster, fast, I believe gives you like 30 extra bonus points. Medium is like 20 and slow is none. So that's also, you can take that into consideration when you're playing the game. So I'm going to go medium. That's what I played last time. So then it says get ready, and your objective is to catch the little ball thing. And your little equal sign, and you move it at the bottom of the screen. I'm trying to end it so you don't have to watch this forever. So yeah. Then it says game over. And then you click enter. And it'll display your score and the high score. Until you clear the memory, that is. So now we're going to go right into how you can do this for yourself. So we clear home, get Keystore into G, 3 store into M, 0 store into H, 6 store into B. For X, 1, 3, 1, output 4, 5, Calc Nerd, which is the name of this channel, obviously. So this is where you could put your message like Boom version 1.0, V 1.0 or something like that, or just your name or whatever. Then end for X, 1, 500, end. Clear home, menu, quote, speed, quote, comma, fast, 10, quote, medium, quote, 20, quote, slow, quote, 30. Then we've labeled this as 10, so that's taking you, if you're doing fast, which is as 10, this is where it would take you. Then 0.1 store into R, 0.2 store into V, go to 40, label 20. 1 store into R, 12.5 store into V, go to 40. Label 30, 1 store into R, 30 store into V, go to 40, and then label 40. So all of it, it's just taking your speed, and then it comes down here to the same spot on all of it. Clear home, output 5, 4, quote, get ready, quote, parenthesis. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can get rid of the end parentheses and stuff on some of it. I put it there. If you remember in TI Basic, it actually finishes the line for you, it's actually kind of nice. So you don't have to put quotes and parentheses at the end of everything. So end, clear home, wall 1, output 1, 13, quote, life. And then again, don't have to have that right there. Display quote, M. Output 3, 13 points. That's what that stands for. Display quote H for D, 1, 8, 1. And I'm just deleting as I go here because you don't have to have it, as I said earlier. Yeah. So output D, 2, and then this little bar here is actually the division symbol. And then end for E, 1, 8, 1. Output E, 12, quote, again, the division symbol. End random integer 3, 11 store into z. For for x, 1, 7, 1, output x plus 1, z, quote, star, quote, don't have to have that again. Output x, z, and then there is one space right here, so go alpha and 0, which is the same button as the catalog button if you click second. Get key store into G. B plus G equals 26 minus G equals 24, store into B. So remember, this is a piecewise expression. If you check out some of my other videos, I explain that, and I believe the battle program and also the battleship program, which, by the way, I'm working on the second version of it where you have a map. The only thing I have left to do is compress it to the screen size because a matrice has spaces in between it and stuff. So, yeah. Output O, B plus 1, quote, the equals sign. Output O, B, quote, and again, there's one space there. Output O, B plus 2, quote, space. So that's like erasing you, basically. If G is equal to 22, pause. So if you click the mode button, it'll pause. If B plus 1 equals 12, 10 store into B. Output 8, 12, quote, the division symbol again. 2 store into B. Output 8, 2, quote, the division symbol again. For T, R, V, end. If O equals X plus 1 and B plus 1 equals Z, H plus 1 store into H, go to 5, label 5. End. Clear home. If O is not equal to X plus 1 and B plus 1 is not equal to Z, M minus 1 store into M. So we're starting to get closer to the end here. Go to 2, label 2. If M is equal to 0, go to 1, end. Label 1. Output 5, 4, game over. And then, again, don't have to have the quote. So just a side note here. This was also a little bit in my first battle program video. There is a thing called the memory leak, and that can happen if you use label and go to stuff. In this program, there is not a memory leak, but if you're programming on your own, be careful when using label and go to, because you can get a memory leak, and eventually it will hurt the memory of your calculator. So yeah, it's kind of a sad thing, but it happens. So pause, clear home. If R is equal to 0.1 and V is equal to 0.2, go to 11, go to 21. Label 11, if H is greater than or equal to 300, H plus 500 store into H. If H is greater than or equal to 200, H plus 300 store into H. If H is greater than or equal to 100, H plus 100 store into H. If H is greater than or equal to 50, H plus 25 store into H. H plus 30 store into H. Label 21. If R equals 1 and V equals 12.5, go to 22, go to 23, label 22. It's the same thing, pretty much the same thing as that. I'm not going to say it all again because that's probably kind of annoying. So yeah, label 23, display quote score, H for C, 1, 750, end. Clear home. If H is greater than Q, so if your score that you just got is greater than the high score, then H store into Q, display nice, exclamation point, which remember you use the math button. Go over to probability and go down to 4. You got a new high score, Q, and else is saying like if H was not greater than Q, then just display what the high score was, Q. And then for M, 1, 750, end, and clear home. So that is the end of this program. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you have fun playing this game. Remember, if you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So with that, the video will end, and I hope you look forward to future videos.